In the world, Khosla Ventures founder Vinod Khosla, whose massive AI-centered portfolio includes, Vinod, the defense company Mach Industries, which makes vertical takeoff and landing strike aircraft, and the Dart kinetic surface-to-air interceptor. So when you hear that something like the Ghost Murmur and all this other AI-enabled software and technology has played a part in the military effort in Iran, what does that tell you about AI and how disruptive it can be to many different sectors?
A whole new set of capabilities that were not imaginable are starting to happen. You couple that with the entrepreneurial energy from entrepreneurs like at Mach Industries, or Singularity Defense, or a number, or Hermes. We just announced a large financing for hypersonic missiles yesterday. You're starting to see a whole new cadre of players that are moving much faster, utilizing AI much more aggressively, some of the old, compared to the old military industrial complex.
The legacy names, the legacy names like General Dynamics and, obviously Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, Boeing.
Yes.
So who's nervous? Who's nervous in Washington about these companies?
Well, the old complex should be very nervous about it because it is opening up new avenues. Now, it's really good for the U.S. government that all these new sources of weapons are available and they're moving so quickly.
Can they scale up as quickly as the legacy guys can?
Oh, absolutely. I think they're much more creative and much more modern in how they set up. If you take something old like the Patriot missile, which is a workhorse, it takes so long to scale capacity because of the conditions under which it was designed, the way it was built. The new startups are really going for much more agility, and it's designed for agility. So you'll start to see them ramp up very, very quickly.
The reality of all of these companies and the ones here, there are so many here at HumanX, is that some will hit it out of the ballpark, just rip the cover off the ball. They'll be very successful. Many others will fail. So you, as a venture capitalist, what guides you on where you place your bets?
Well, we place our bets on great entrepreneurs. You know, more than anything else, entrepreneurial energy plays a large role, and always great entrepreneurs make successful companies, even if something doesn't go right the very first time. And you've seen this repeatedly, great entrepreneurs in this area like Alex Karp, Palantir, or Anduril. They've done a pretty good job and pioneered the way of challenging the old complex. And now, suddenly, there's a plethora of new startups. I can't even keep up with all the names.
You are one of the legends of Silicon Valley, having started Sun Microsystems with a bunch of famous partners from Bill Joy to Scott McNealy. We know them all well.
Am I that old?
Listen, I'm kind of not too far behind you, but back then it was an opportunity to try and fail and create. We have AI helping a lot of these founders try and fail and create. That said, do you see any problems with that? And you, as one of the first, 50 million you put into OpenAI back in 2019, even before ChatGPT existed, do you get the sense that there may be a little bit of atrophying of people's brains when it comes to creating because AI is doing it for them?
I don't think so. There's two types of people. People who think this is depressing and challenging and dystopic, and they're depressed. They're not leveraging these technologies. And then there's the people who are becoming much more creative, saying this is the most powerful tool I've ever had, and I can do much more with it. So the best artists are expanding their horizons pretty broadly.
Okay.
So I do think it depends on the person and your point of view, and I think the optimist will win out for sure.
Vinod, before we go, you having been the early investor in OpenAI, is OpenAI ready to go public? The expectation is maybe the fourth quarter. there were some questions, although Brett Taylor, who is the chairman of OpenAI, came on our show yesterday and said there's no problem between top management here. But do you think it's ready to go public?
Well, there's absolutely no problem between top management. I can reassert what Brett said, that at least as far as I know, and I've talked to people directly, I think reporting likes headlines.
Yeah.
So I think.
But is it ready to go public?
The issue of is it ready is when do they need to go public? You know, they've just done a very large financing, so they have a lot of flexibility. So I suspect the company can go public if it wants to and be prepared to go public, but when it goes public will depend on how they assess market conditions and the need to go public.
It always goes back to market conditions. Vinod, great to have you.
Well, great to be here.
Thank you.